You, 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 you. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is, CV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So obviously, I'm gonna get into the news that just dropped this morning. Steelers fired Matt Canada. This was definitely a shock to me at the end of the day because I did think that Matt Canada, sideline Canada, was doing some things. I think the more and more that we start to look at certain things, the more and more we can see that maybe it is Kenny Pickett. That's kind of messing up some things. He's missing receivers and stuff like that. But like I said, the last game, just a quick recap of the Browns game. I thought that the Browns game, for the most part, was going the way that we are used to Steelers games going. You know what I'm saying? Just unfortunate, we just didn't ride the hot hand in that particular situation. We decided we was going to put the ball in Kenny's hands, and since he's been the fourth corner Kenny and everything, that's what we went with, and we failed. You know what I'm saying? I thought in that situation, maybe we should have ran the ball a little bit more, especially with what we was getting out of Jalen Warren and stuff like that. But for the most part, I'm not too mad about them losing to the Browns because I kind of had a feeling they would split anyway. So I'm not really too concerned with that one. But you know what I'm saying? You want to win, but I wasn't too concerned about it. You know what I mean? Obviously the same troubles was the same troubles, but some of the play calls was on point, and we just wasn't executing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But Tomlin, we all been asking for Tomlin to fire this man. But I'm just gonna say this. You know what I'm saying? Ben Roethlisberger struggled with Randy Fichtner, or whatever the fuck his name was. Ben Roethlisberger also struggled with Matt Canada. In comes Matt Canada. Pretty much kind of looked like the same offense, right? Now you got Matt Canada. Are they going to sign a new offensive coordinator, or are they just going to move somebody up? Because if they're going to move somebody up, then it's pretty much going to be the same offense. It's pretty much going to be the same offense that we seen. So then now it's going to be, is it Kenny? Is it Kenny at this point? You know what I'm saying? Because, some people's going to be like, well, they putting a lot on Kenny, this, that, and the third, da-da-da-da. Like I said, at the end of the day, Kenny is missing some of these receivers, bro. It just is what it is. You can change coordinators all the fuck you want. If the quarterback is not catching and the game is not moving fast and the game is moving too fast for him, then, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it has nothing to do with the coordinator. You know what I mean? Now, as far as designs for run blocks and stuff like that, I don't know what it is with Najee, that Najee can't get these same plays that Jalen Warren can get, because I don't know if it's Najee's too big and Warren's small, so he can get that one cut and whatchamacallit, but it's like Najee has the same abilities, but for whatever reason, whatever run calls they was calling for this man, they were trash. It's like, damn, as soon as the nigga touched the ball, they already in the backfield with hands on the man already. It's like, yo, what the hell? As soon as the man get to the line of scrimmage, they got hands on the man already. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But we seen that Najee Harris was frustrated. He talking about, shit got to give, and, he's tired of this shit. And I think we all tired. And I think everybody has to reach that point where they become tired. You know what I'm saying? I seen Deontay Johnson complaining in the game about, certain shit. I seen George Pickens, complaining in the game when certain shit wasn't going. You know what I mean? Now, whether he was complaining at Kenny, whether they were complaining at Kenny or the play caller. You know what I mean? But Kenny is missing some of these guys, man. And I think part of that is scared to get hit. He don't want to take a sack. It's been embedded in his brain not to turn over the ball. So that's all he knows, is not to turn over the ball. You know what I'm saying? Kenny, hike, run, play, don't turn over ball. You know what I'm saying? Man out there like a stone cold robot and shit right now. You know what I'm saying? He need to get his juices back. Maybe firing Matt Canada might help him out. Because I ain't going to sit up here and hold you to the... Well, we got better out of the back half of the year. Kenny played a little bit better, but let's just be honest. Everything still low-key looked the same. As far as how our offense looked. You know, when you go back and you look at these stats, you know what I'm saying? When we pull up the stats on the whole ass nigga real quick, let's come over here real quick. Because I was actually going to do a video about this Browns game. But when you look at KP, I mean, in that back half last year, he didn't really do all that well neither. You know what I'm saying? But we were winning games. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know what people were expecting from Kenny Pickett. Maybe they was expecting Kenny Pickett to, you know, be Tom Brady in 07. You know what I'm saying? 07, 08 Brady and shit. Now, I don't know what they were expecting. But at the end of the day, this is what they call that? Partial for the core or whatever they call that shit at the end. Par for the core or whatever the fuck that shit is called. But we are right on pace. Kenny doing his normal, you know, just don't turn over the ball shit. You know what I'm saying? Might squeeze a little bit of a touchdown here and there. But for the most part, we coming out with dubs. We are coming out with dubs at the end of the day. And we got a big game against Cincinnati. So, you know, what a way to Mike Tomlin said, I'm not dying on this hill. I respect it. I respect it, Tomlin. I respect it. As far as Matt Canada, I wish that man the best. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I understand that some of that is not on him. Some of that blame is on Kenny. We got to keep the bean pie. And I hear the chatters of Mason Rudolph. I would rather have Mason Rudolph be in there than Mitch Trubisky. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a bean pie with you on that. We want Kenny to succeed, man. But, you know, the talks have to come up. Is he a better quarterback? Will he be better for the position than Mason Rudolph? You know what I'm saying? We just got to be 100% honest about this shit. Would he be better than Mason Rudolph? And like I said, with Kenny's problem, bro, I keep saying this. I think that nigga has a problem with seeing over the middle of the field, bro. I don't think he can see over them linemen like that, bro. I think, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he can see over that line like that, especially if he's dropping back. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he has to drop back, I think he has a serious problem with seeing over that goddamn line. Because that shit don't be making no sense to me. Like, I'm pretty sure some of y'all seen some of these people's videos, especially on Twitter. One of the plays where he missed, I mean, he had two players open, to be honest. He either could have hit Calvin Austin in stride in the corner of the end zone, or he could have hit motherfucking Deontay Johnson cutting across. You know what I'm saying? Slant route. Shit I've been asking for a minute. Like, damn, bro, why these niggas ain't got no slant routes or nothing? Slant route, Deontay Johnson cooks dude, and Kenny Pickett doesn't see him, bails out of the pocket, and, you know, the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? I think he took a sack or some shit like that, if I'm not mistaken. But, you know, some of the stuff ain't on Kenny. Some of the stuff is just nobody's open. You know what I'm saying? But some of the stuff is on Kenny, man. We got to keep it a bean pie. Kenny has to have better pocket presence. His pocket presence has been lacking, especially when it's a team that's a good defense. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people killed Tomlin for what he said after the game, but let's be real. The Browns is the number one team in the goddamn league, if y'all niggas did not know. So Kenny Pickett struggling to Kansas City. Kenny Pickett struggling to the number one team, you know, is not far-fetched. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have a bunch of QBs out here low-key struggling at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. In our offensive game, like I said, I like what we're getting out of our running game so far. We're starting to get more out of that, so that's good to see. But you know, it is what it is. But man, you know, Tomlin said, look, this ain't the hill to die on, man. We got to make something happen, and you know, he said he was going to make big changes. He said changes is coming, so he kept his word. He said changes is coming, and he made them changes, and they fired Matt Canada. But low key, I'm not like I'm excited, but I'm not excited because then is it going to be the same play calls? Or are we going to be calling the same plays? Okay, because if we're going to be calling the same plays, then honestly, it really made no sense of firing Matt Canada, other than to appease the fan base, right? Other than to appease the fan base. You know what I'm saying? Now, as a Steelers fan, I'm hoping that, they hit the ground running. Can he get out here and throw for 250, close to 300 yards? Maybe a couple TDs or something, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping for something like that. You know what I'm saying? I would love for something like that to happen. But do I think that's going to happen? I'm very optimistic. You know what I'm saying? I'm very optimistic about it. I'm hoping that's something that can't happen. But do I think it's going to happen? I don't think so, y'all. I don't think so, man. I think it's going to be the same thing. The game's going to be close. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep the game close. We're going to bend. We ain't going to break. Salute to the defense on that. Salute to defense in that game. You know what I'm saying? Defense did a hell of a job. The offense just totally failed us at the end of the day. And like I said, something's got to give, man. Maybe this throw gives a shot in the arm to the offense or something, because something's got to give, bro. And nobody's spot is motherfucking safe. You know what I'm saying? If you an offensive lineman and you out here fucking up and just can't get right, well, have a seat, young man. Have a seat, young man. You know what I'm saying? And maybe when you get your opportunity again, you will cherish that shit with your life. You know what I'm saying? And get it together at the end of the day. Because some of that stuff, man, that's going on, like the first play of the game, I'm like, damn, Dan Moore, come on, fam. You know what I'm saying? You don't see this nigga running straight through, fam. Like, there's no form of communication, no nothing. You can't even put a hand on a nigga or something. You know what I'm saying? Slow the nigga down. You give a nigga a clean rush at a nigga and shit. Myles Garrett at that, you know what I'm saying? Out of all niggas you gonna give a clean rush to, you gonna give it to Myles Garrett right off the jump, and that was a safety. I'm gonna keep it a bean pie. And I don't think Najee got out of that end zone either, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it was what it was, man. The Browns still won the game. But yeah, man, this shit is just unfortunate, man. You know what I'm saying? Very unfortunate on what's going on. But you know, I'm hoping for the best, man. I'm hoping for the best. Still a nation, you know what I'm saying? We got what we wanted. We're firing Matt Canada. I do think y'all was a little excessive though with the firing of Matt Canada. Y'all at Penguins games, y'all at baseball games. You know what I'm saying? Y'all showing up in front of the man crib. Now I don't know if people were showing up in front of the man crib, but y'all coming to the man work, talking about firing that man. So they fired. They gave the fans what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna tell you right now. A lot of pressure, low-key, is going to be on Kenny at this point. Because there's really going to be no excuses now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, Matt Canada's been the scapegoat for a while. So who's going to be the next one if Kenny don't get it together? You know what I'm saying? Are y'all going to start blaming Mike Tomlin? You know what I'm saying? This is going to get very interesting. This is going to get very interesting. Because there's been a lot of blame. And then, you know, like I said, salute to Steelers Nation. Some of y'all out here cooking Kenny, and Kenny deserves to get cooked. Some of this shit is really not all on Matt Canada. You know what I'm saying? As the wool has been pulled over our eyes with this quarterback at the end of the day. You know, his rookie years, like, all right, cool. But then he has some flashes, you know what I'm saying? Has some flashes like, okay, this kid, you know, he can get it done. You know what I'm saying? He's clutch, he can get it done. Preseason comes around, we get all excited about that. Then the regular season starts, and it's like, I don't know if Kenny's concussed. I don't know if the nigga's just getting scared. But his mind, the game is moving too fast for him. As when I'm watching him play, it just seems like the shit's moving way too fast for him. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not moving fast enough. You know what I'm saying? It's either he needs to calm down, or you know what I'm saying? It's because it's like, yo, he seems like he's, and like I said, when he's quarterbacking, he only looking at one route. He's not even going through his progressions whatsoever. He's not even looking at what the defense, what the safeties is doing real quick. He ain't looking niggas off. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he can start pump faking yet. I don't think he I don't think he got that much confidence in the pocket yet. But you know, you gotta have some swag to be out here pump faking, fam. Because you know, you could be pump faking and a nigga be right on your ass and fumble and get that ball right up off you. You know what I'm saying? So you know, they don't teach that pump faking shit unless you really that guy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is, man. You know, you know, Matt Canada, you know, like I said, man, I really started to, you know, accept this what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? And you know, even though I want better, you know, it's like wanting better for somebody who don't want better for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that was the kind of situation it was. But you know, I still wish Mac. I don't hate the guy or nothing. I do think that it was some great things, and with the right team, he probably Matt Canada with the right team is gonna these plays are gonna work. You know what I'm saying? They may not work all the time, but these plays will work. You know what I'm saying? Because I do think that they had some shit that with the right quarterback, they would be able to actually make happen. You know what I'm saying? The right quarterback, the right O-line, they would be able to make some shit happen. But Steelers do what Steeler Nation asks for. Now, do y'all think we ready for the championship now? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think we ready for a playoff run? But tell you right now, if this shit can't shoot niggas energy up and get niggas swag on a million, to get out here and finish the rest of the season strong, I don't know what will. We 6-4. We've been up and down. We've been all over the fucking place. You know what I'm saying? But we 6-4, and we low key, we could have been motherfucking 7-3. You know what I'm saying? We could have been 7-3 if we would have just motherfucking ran the ball on a certain drive. You know what I'm saying? At least ran it the first down or something. You know what I'm saying? Let the hot man and Jalen Warren touch that football. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. We ain't complaining about that. You know, if Jalen Warren gets the ball, then we probably be up here complaining. Man, fourth quarter, Kenny was going to take over, man. I was feeling it. I just knew it. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's one of those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely would say I'm riding with the hot hand. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you know, I'm not mad at how the game went. It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Kenny still got a lot of time left. Hopefully, man, this for Kenny's sake, man, I hope this shit works out for Buddy, man. I hope this shit work out for Buddy, man, because if this shit don't work out for Buddy, man, Kenny could be done in Pittsburgh, fam. As far as being a starter, that shit could be a wrap. They could be looking for this man replacement right now. You know what I'm saying? So Kenny, it's go time. It's go time, Slim. It's go time, Slim. You know what I'm saying? So I need Kenny to get his motherfucking confidence on a million. Everything is reverting around Kenny as if Kenny is the franchise quarterback. Okay, so I want y'all to understand that. Motherfuckers don't fire. They'll bench a quarterback before they fire an offensive coordinator. Okay, and with Kenny as pedestrian as he's been, they're more likely to bench the quarterback than they are to fire the offensive coordinator. You see what I'm saying? So this one is on Kenny. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do, Kenny? What you gonna do, KP? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do, KP? You gonna have to show your ass. You have to show up, and your ass gonna have to show out against the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? Don't turn over that ball. Have confidence in that pocket. Go through your progressions. Now, I don't know what the play calling is gonna look like. This is gonna be very fucking interesting. You know what I'm saying? So are y'all gonna use Matt Canada's play calling and shit like that? What y'all gonna be out here freestyling and shit? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I mean, Matt Canada did deserve, Kenny Pickett definitely threw that man under the bus when that nigga said, he said, yeah, we were expecting him to run zone. What? So wait a minute. I mean, we was expecting him to run man, so we wasn't expecting him to run zone. What? So wait a minute. Y'all niggas don't have y'all didn't put in play calls designed for motherfucking zone defense, nigga? Is y'all serious? I would have fired that nigga too if I was goddamn Mike Tomlin. I would have walked in there and fired him right after the game. After I heard that shit. Hold on, what you said? What Kenny said? He said? Huh? He said what? He ain't man to man. He thought so. He ain't have no game plan for the Browns zone defense. Oh word? Hey Matt, man, let me come here. Let me holler at you, man. Yeah, man, it's been good and all, man. It's been good and all that, man. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We getting you up out of here, fam. Yeah, we getting you up out of here, fam. It is what it is. But anyway, let me get ready to get up off of here, man. I gotta get ready to go to work. So it is what it is. But Steelers fired Matt Canada, man. I hope y'all happy out there in these streets. Hope y'all happy in these streets. But anyway. Tell it like it is, TV. Shout out to day one. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, Steeler Nation, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see what's going to happen. We're going to see what's going to happen next week, man. We're going to see if the quarterback coach is going to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? Which I just think them niggas going to be running the same shit, in my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? Maybe Kenny plays a little bit better. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe George Pickett and them boys, they're able to find these boys open a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? And Kenny's accuracy and shit like that is working. Maybe Najee can find some holes and shit. Offensive linemen know how to, the same running plays that they calling for Jalen Warren, they can give to Najee and let him eat as well, punish the defense. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But anyway, tell like it is, TV. We out of here, y'all.